I love the title of this book that was written in 1869 by an anthropologist, George Catlin. He was studying Native Americans at the time, and the name of his book was Shut Your Mouth and Save Your Life. So his words might be a little more relevant now than ever, and we're going to discuss what our nose does to help us defend ourselves against things like bacteria and viruses, okay? Now, I do want to make a point. I'm not saying you cannot mouth breathe ever. Don't take that away from this. There's a time and place for mouth breathing, but today we're going to discuss just the immune system and why it's so important to breathe through your nose to help it out, all right? The first thing we'll discuss is the physical structure. This is really your first defense against anything that's trying to harm you, like bacteria, viruses, okay? We all know it's a little bit gross, but we've all got hairs and mucus in our nose. This is that first line, okay? Anything coming in, hairs and mucus are meant to catch that and stop it from getting into your body where they could do more harm, all right? The second piece of your physical structure that's gonna help you out a lot is the lymphoid tissue that's associated with your nose. So this tissue detects pathogens, and then it releases defenses. But what's cool is it doesn't just release defenses at the point of contact in your nose, it releases defenses throughout your entire body, okay? This defense and this reaction is so strong that they're actually creating vaccines now that will just be nasal sprays instead of injections, because your body reacts to those things entering your nose so strongly that it's about as effective as if you inject it straight into your body, all right? Chemically, your nose does something pretty cool too. When you breathe through your nose, you release nitric oxide into your body. And it's the same nitric oxide you think about when you think about NO-Explode or C4, some of those favorite pre-workouts that some of y'all like to take. But in those pre-workouts, NO, nitric oxide, is just meant to open up your veins. But what happens when it's released into the system as your body's being attacked by, again, bacteria, viruses, things like that, NO becomes a messenger and it alerts other cells to begin attacking these things coming into your body. And one of the biggest things it does is it stops the replication of that bacteria or viruses. So they no longer grow as much as before. Last thing we'll discuss are these tiny fluid-filled sacs that are released when you breathe into your nose. These are called exosomes, and you actually release billions of them as soon as you breathe in something like bacteria into your nose. And again, this is pretty neat because you release those at the point of contact, lower down in your nose where things are coming in, but it also immediately creates a chain reaction where those sacs are released further back in your nasal cavity, so the defenses are prepared for anything that gets further into your system, all right? So just a few different things that happen when you breathe through your nose. Pretty cool how much of a defense system is built right into your face. Our face is designed to breathe in and out our nose. We can use our mouth again sometimes when we're in that high intensity exercise we'll talk about later. But for now, I just want you to really be thinking about staying healthy, breathing through your nose, keeping your mouth closed. For some of you, it might be a little bit hard at first, but if you just catch yourself mouth breathing, close it down, begin breathing through your nose, and in our next post here, we'll discuss some practical protocols and some practical things you can do throughout your day to make it a little bit easier to breathe through your nose so it doesn't feel like such a struggle. All right, y'all. Have an awesome day. Stay healthy. Breathe through your nose.